video. It's going to be an epic playlist. Moves are epic, so it's going to be an epic workout. By the way, if this even makes it to YouTube and I don't get deleted or muted, that will be a miracle. All right, let's work out. Are you ready? Starting off in a plie position, feet wide, arms straight on your sides. Give me a nice big shoulder roll back. Tuck that tailbone under. Slow plie. Down for 2 counts with other heel. And slowly stand. Do it again. Dancer's posture. Straight spine. Tall chest. Abs engaged. Down, down, lift, lift, and stand. One more slow down. Alright, we're going to lunge. One leg back. And we've got some big heart openers. Big arms. Reach up and overhead. Now give me one lunge. Down and up. Switch, other leg. Big heart opener with those arms. One lunge. Down and up. Switch. Big arms. Deep breaths. Big stretch, big stretch. Alright, give me a lunge and knee. 4, 3, starting a little more, 2, switch, other leg, lunge and knee, chest up, head up, plie position, drop, right, left, and stand. So do you see what I did? I lifted, opposite heel, and opposite arm. If you're like, Danielle, that is way too much coordination for me, a little confusing, that's okay. Just do that heel lift. Down, down, lift, and lift. All right, sliding passe out to the side. Slide that leg out. Big knee, stand tall. One more this side. Switch, other leg. Slide. Inhale. Exhale. Alright, lunge it back, heart opener, stretching the upper body, warming up the lower body, warming up the abs, warming up the core. Alright, ready for now, lunge your knees, lunge it back. 8, 7, 50 weight on each leg every time you lunge. 3 more. 2, get ready to switch. Other leg. Lunge, knee. 6, 5. Starting to breathe a little heavier. Muscles staying a little warmer. Alright, big deep breath in. And exhale. Alright. Total body opener is next. So we're going to stand at one end of the mat, feet kind of wide, shoulder roll back, abs tight, soft bend in the knees, tailbone under. We've got a mermaid IT band, stretch, and then a little twist. So start with those arms straight, find that dancer's posture, chin up, chest up. We're going to step behind with that leg reaching overhead. You ready? Let's go. IT band, center, and twist. Other side. Step behind, center, and twist. Can you go a little farther? To the side. Really enjoy and feel those stretches. Reach, center, and switch. Alright, give me one more IT band. And then butterfly those arms all the way over into a downward dog. Hips up, heels down. Now lift the heels, drop the hips, lift the chest. Do that again. Stretching the arms, stretching the legs, stretching every muscle in the body. Try to enjoy that stretch. Deep breaths. Alright, hold that plank position. Back leg comes forward. Slowly stand it up. Take it to the other side of the mat. Feet wide, arms wide. Give me that IT band. And twist. starting to get a little looser in those joints, in those muscles that we're about to work. Reach, center, twist, center. Alright, now go ahead and butterfly those arms all the way down to the ground. Into that plank position. Bring out that dancing dog. Hips up. Drop your heels. Now lift the heels, drop your hips, lift the chest, exhale. Do it again. Stretching every muscle in the back side, the front side, everything in between. Alright, go ahead and hold the plank position. Leg closest to me, step forward. Twist and hold this just for about 6 seconds. Arm down, switch. Other leg step, twist. 6 seconds. Bring that arm down, back into that plank position. Take it to sitting on those ankles, fingertips to the small of your back. Shoulder roll back, chin up, chest up. Now bring the chin to the chest, fold forward. Round it up, clasp your hands, camel pose. Fingertips to the small of the back, go forward. Clasp the hands, extend. Exhale. Release, child's pose, walk the hands forward. Knees wide, drop your chest. Beautiful. All right, so next is our hundreds track. Oh, snap, do I like this one. We've got some roll-ups. If roll-ups aren't working for you, just make it an upper body crunch. Instead, you ready? Oh, snaz, here we go. All right, we're gonna roll it all the way up to the ceiling, leading with the arms. Up, up. Now only take it halfway. Lift one leg, lift the other leg. All the way up to the ceiling. Lift, lift. Lower now halfway. Right leg and left leg. All the way up. Reach. All right, last one here. One leg tabletop, lift the head and shoulders, pump the arms, and switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, deep breaths, switch. Head and shoulders stay off of that mat for as long as you can hold them. Alright, extend both legs out, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, one more. Legs down, roll it up. Lift, lift, lower, and lower. Halfway, and halfway. You getting it? Up, up. Oh, we are starting right off the bat. Working the upper, middle, lower abdominal wall. We are not leaving any part out today. Halfway. Alright, one leg tabletop. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, switch. Woo-wee. There's that Pilates bar. And switch. 8, 7, 6, 5. Alright, extend those legs out. 2, 3, 4, and in. Exhale as you extend. Exhaling the hardest part of the exercise. And nice, give me one more. And then great news, take a break. Woo-wee! Alright. You ready for it? Back to that chorus. Lift the head and shoulders. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Good news though, 30 seconds to the finish. Exhale. And switch. Alright, slowly extend those legs. Let's go. Out, 2, 3, 4, and in. Now, if at any time you need to use one arm, you can. Try to take it right back to both arms pumping. Nice, one more, and we're done. Relax. Woo-wee! Alright, so gluteus maximus is next. We're going to be in a bridge position for a really Ideally, never let your rear end touch the ground. That is your challenge. All right, ready? Bridge position. Hands down by your sides. Walk the heels in nice and close to your glutes. You want your feet about hip distance apart and knees in line with the ankles. All right, tops of the shoulders down. Bridge lifts. Up and down. So even as you lower those hips, you never actually want them to touch the ground. So you're only hovering about 1 centimeter every time you lower. Squeeze and lift as high as you can every time. Keep it going. Up and down. Dig your heels into the floor and squeeze right at the top. Alright, so this round is all about slow, controlled movements. Alright, right leg up to the ceiling, lift and lower, up and down. 3, 2, now I want you to hold at the top and tippy-toe that bottom foot. Heel lift and lower. Heel lift and lower. 2 more. Alright, can you give me 6 little pulses? Heel down pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright, both feet down. Single bridge lifts. Don't relax. Up and down. Alright, so these are fantastic for working that glute, working the hamstrings without putting extra stress and pressure on the knees. Woo! You feeling it yet? That's a fantastic burn in that backside. Alright, up and hold it. Left leg comes up, single lift. Up and down. As high as you can every time. Take up and hold it. Tippy toe bottom foot. 4 and lower. 3, 2. Alright, heel stays down, pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3. Woo! Reach that big toe up. Alright, take a break, relax, stretch the arms, stretch the legs. Woo! Feels good, doesn't it? Alright, we're going to walk those heels in. We've got a new little combo. 2 pulses at the top. We're going to lift the heels and then slowly lower. It goes pulse, pulse, heel lift and lower. Pulse, pulse, heel lift and lower. So if you notice again, my cheeks do not touch the ground ever. Nice, keep it going. Pulse, pulse, heels and lower. Pulse, pulse. Woo, we're only here for about 30 seconds total. I know you can fight for a couple more. Last 2. Nice and high, nice and high. Pulse, pulse, lift, and lower. Relax. Ooh-wee. Starting to sweat a little bit? I am. Alright, so next is our ab challenge. So we're going to lay it all the way down. We've got an L clap. So one leg straight, one leg up. We're going to clap overhead, clap behind the leg, clap overhead, and then switch. Oh snap, does this burn. If you need to, 2 fingers by the ears, and you can even bend the legs at any time to help support the neck and to help support those legs. Otherwise, if you want to, give it a go. Arms overhead. It goes under, over, under, switch. Under, over, under, switch. Keep it going. Under, over, under. Now I gotta hear that big, loud clap every time. Clap, 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 and switch. It's about to get harder. Hollow rock. Up on the tailbone and drop. Slow and controlled. Arms out, legs out, breathe. Nice. One more. Alright. Tabletop, toe pull. Tap, tap, upper crunch. Elbows wide. for a break. Relax. Woo-wee! All right, when you're ready, one leg up, other foot a couple inches off of the ground. Let's clap. Under, over, under, and switch. Under. Can you match that beat of the music? It starts off slow. Exhale every time you crunch. Keep it going. Under, over, under, switch. Now notice my bottom foot is not relaxing on the floor, covering about an inch. Hollow rock. Up and down. Control is key. Super hard, super challenging. I know it's hard. Every muscle in that midsection. Every muscle in that core. Alright, tabletop, toe taps. Tap, tap, upper crunch. Tap, tap. Ooh, wait, did I mention today was going to be a little intense? Did I forget to mention that? Sorry, not sorry. Tap, tap. Oh, yes, you can. You can hang in. Head up, head up. Tap, tap. One more to the finish. Relax. So that's got to be one of the shortest songs that we do. By far, one of the most intense songs that we do. All right, so next we're going to hang out in an animalia position. So wrists underneath the shoulders. You're going to lift your knees just about an inch off of the ground like a tabletop with your entire body. If you need to drop the knees to the floor, go ahead. Otherwise, about 1 inch off of that mat. Give me a little step. Right arm, left leg. Take it back. Left arm, right leg. Take it back. Keep it going. It's a little step. The trick is keeping those knees from touching the ground. Alright, straighten the legs. Right arm lift. Left arm lift. Now tap wide. One foot and other foot. Arm reach. Reach. Tap the foot. Let's make it slightly harder. Reach. Now jack those feet. 4, 3, 2, reach. How's that breathing? Try not to hold your breath. Alright, knees bent. Back to that crawling animalia. Back is flat, butt is down. Knees almost touch the ground. Straighten the legs, reach. Tap wide. Reach. And breathe. Oh, we are in this position for quite a while. So try not to hold your breath. Jack. 4, 3, 2. Reach. Reach. Jack or tap. Alright, take a break. Woo! Wait! So even with Pilates, I still get a few beads of sweat down my face. How you doing? Back into that animalia position. Woo! You guys, I'm out of breath. I can't even talk that while I'm so out of breath. You ready? Lift the knees. Little step. So when I said today's round is all about slow, controlled movements, that actually is harder than the fast, jerky movements because it takes longer contraction and time under tension. Reach. Tap wide. Keeping that isometric contraction in the entire body is intense. Butt down, chest up. Reach. Now jack or tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach. Reach. Jack or tap. Couple more. The trick, try to keep that body nice and flat like a plank of wood. Release. Woo! Again, another short one, but very effective. All right, so we're gonna lay down on one leg, on one side. We're gonna start with one leg about 2 minutes, 50 seconds, and then we'll switch and do everything on the other side. So I like to lay it down, bicep pressed against the ground, other hand right in front of my torso. We're gonna start with a little hot potato. Double tap, lift, and double tap back, lift. So I want you to reach that leg up as high as it will go. Little stretch at the top, back, and front. All right, bicycle kick, out and back, out and back. I want you to try to bring your heel to your glutes. All right, hold it here, 3 and 1. Stop, 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 drag down. 3, 2, now hold it halfway. Give me a little pulse. Knee and top of your foot point straight ahead, straight towards me. All right, pulse it, 3 and 1. Pulse, 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 and down. Little pulse, pulse. All right, back to that hot potato. Tap, tap, lift, tap, tap, lift. Can you go a little farther on that stretch? Bicycle kick, out. Try to bring your heel all the way back to your butt cheek. Reach and the big bicycle all the way around. Nice. One more. All right, hold it here. 3 and 1. Stop, 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 and drag. Hold it, hold it. All right, halfway, tiny pulses. Quad straight ahead, top of your foot point straight ahead. All right, 3 and 1 on those levels. Pulse, 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 and drag. Nice. All right, so we're gonna bring that top leg over the top. You can either lay it on the ground or point the knee to the ceiling. Hand reaches through, grabs the outside of your ankle, tuck it in nice and close. All we're worried about is that lower leg. All right, triple pulse, halfway. 3, 2, 1, and drop. Triple pulse, 3, 2. Always a small movement, but it is fantastic for that inner thigh. And working those legs we don't normally hit. Those muscle groups, 3 and 1. Pause, 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 and lower. 3, 2. All right, as quick as you can, switch. Other leg, same thing, same song. All right, hot potato. Tap, tap, lift. Tap, tap, lift. Now, do you notice one leg tends to be a little more flexible than the other leg? I do. That just means super important to make sure we hit both sides nice and equally. Bicycle kick. Out, back, out, back. Can you get a stretch in that quadricep on the way back? All right, to those levels. 3, 2, 1, and drag. Stop, stop, stop. Halfway, little pulses. Quadricep, kneecap, and top of your foot point straight ahead, not up to the ceiling. All right, pulse those levels. Pulse, 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 and lower. 3, 2, 1. All right, back to the hot potato. Stretch and stretch. Oh, it should feel really good to get a little bit of that stretch. Bicycle, out, back. I keep kicking my wall behind me. Hopefully you're not that close to anything else. 4 more. Out, back. I love this movement. I love it. Works and stretches, same time. All right, 3 and 1. 3, 2, 1, and drag. Nice and high. Hold it halfway, pulses. Push that hip forward. Nice. All right, little pulses. 3, 2, stretch, and lower. Oh, I love this one. So effective. All right. So again, if you want to lay that leg over the top, you can. Otherwise, knee to the ceiling. Reach your hand through. Grab the outside of the ankle. Bottom leg. Lift and lower. So I want you to point your heel to the ceiling and toes down to the ground. Little awkward foot. Triple pulse center. 3, 2, 1, and drop. Always that time under tension, that contraction, flexion, hold in the muscle. That helps us build, strengthen, and tone. Very effective. Alright, brain 1 levels. 3, 2, 1. One more and we're done. 3, 2, this. 1, relax. Little mermaid stretch. Whew. Alright, upper body is next. So we have some crab hip lifts. Fingertips point towards your rear end. All we're going to do is lift those hips way up to the ceiling and then back down. Now if at any time you're like, yeah, I don't know about that, Danielle, make it a tricep dip. Down and up, and then about halfway through, we'll extend one leg and make it a kick with a lift. But first, get me some light bulbs. So chest up, try to get your elbows almost behind your back. Abs are braced. Alright, little combo. Now 4 shoulder cups. 4 little light bulbs, and then shoulder cups. It goes twist the wrists, and then cup the shoulders. Nice and easy. I love this song. It kind of makes me think of like, I don't know, Middle Eastern. A little exoticness to it. Alright. Go ahead and place those hands behind the hips. Heels down on the ground. Lift the butt down. Slow. Press those hips as high as they'll go. Alright, sit back up. Light bulbs. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretching the chest. So again, that's what I love about hot Pilates, is that we get to stretch the muscle, increase our flexibility in the upper and lower body as we strengthen and tighten. Woo-wee! Alright, last one here. We're going to try that kick and dip. Hands behind the hips. Lift one leg, down and up. Bend at the elbows. Lift the entire body. Alright, switch. Other leg. Down. Up. Can you lift those hips nice and high? Every time. Bend the elbows. Woo! Quick stretch through the upper body. Alright, we've got a little combo. We're going to put them both together. 4 light bulbs. 2 shoulder cups, and then hip lift 2 times. Ready? We got this. Oh, not yet. Hold it here. Hold it here. Alright, light bulbs. 4, 3, shoulder cups. Hands behind the hips. Lift them lower. Up, down, up. Back down to the light bulbs. Shoulder cups. Hands back. Lift the hips. Up, down. Squeeze those glutes. Alright, light bulbs 4. How are you coming along? Hands back with the hips. Up, down. Alright, just a couple more, we got this. Posture tall, chest up. Alright, last one I promise. Up, down. Can you give me 2 more of these just for good luck? 1 more for good luck.
Pizza Hut.
I don't know what that kid says, but it's kind of cute. Alright, so next is our obliques. Oh snap! Did I mention that today was intense? So at any time, instead of doing those V-sit shootouts, again, hands right by those hips, you can absolutely lower the feet, tap one out, Keep one foot at the ground on the entire time if you need to. Alrighty. Oh, this is a good song. So I hope you guys enjoy this one as much as I do. I tend to throw this in, a couple times a year just for fun. Alright, you ready? So we're going to start with a Russian twist. Cross the hands, shoulders back. Twist, twist. Slow, controlled. Alright, give me a little shooting star. So, we're lifting the opposite leg from the direction that we're twisting. You can keep that Russian twist as long as you like and keep those feet down if you need to. Alright, hands behind the hips, shoot those legs out and drop the chest in the opposite direction. Hands are flat on the ground, chest is up, abs are engaged. Alright, quick pike stretch. Back to that Russian twist. Let's go. Twist. Twist. Option here at any time. You want a little more. Add that one leg lift. Shooting star. Alright, round 2. Hands by the hips, chest up, shoot those legs out, down. And drop that torso. Let me be myself. That's all I ask of you. Keep it going. Oh, are those thighs on fire? Oh, are those hip flexors are burning? Little bit of obliques and lower abs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it all the way down. Catch your breath. We've got a new move. Reaching towards the outside of the body, and then we'll switch, reach for that opposite ankle, reach, and reach. Now what I want you to do is really try to tap that ankle, twisting across the center, that midline of your body, straightening the legs, head is up, exhaling every time you crunch. Starting to burn? Starting to get a little intense? That means it's working and you're doing it right. 8, yes you can. 7, 6, hang in. 3, breathe. 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. Oh, we're getting stronger. We're getting healthier. We're getting more fit together. You ready? Twist. Twist. Option number 1, stay here as long as you like. Option number 2, make it a shooting star. Twist the torso and lift the leg. Option number 3, hands by the hips, shoot the legs out. Breathe through it. Oh, we're almost there. Almost there. One more. Ooh, pike stretch. Cross one leg over, twist over. Release that lactic acid. Looking back, and then switch other leg. Opposite arm, look back behind. Let me know what you guys think of that song. Leave it in the comments. Alright, backtrack is next. So we're going to flip it around. Now this backtrack comes along. It's got a really fast beat. So all the other ones were kind of slow. This one is pretty quick. So we're going to make a diamond with our hands. So it goes pull, pull, in, and lower. All right, you ready? The key to this one, keep your feet off of the floor as you do those pull downs. That's going to help your body not move and rock too much. All right. Diamond with those hands. Lift the legs. Squeeze the glutes. Pull, pull, up, and down. Up, pull, pull, in. All right, slow heel flip, up and down. So relax the head, neck, and shoulders, and then tap your your heels to the top. Alright, straight it up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze that backside. Alright, diamond to the floor. Diamond cobra means we are pressing the floor away, looking straight down and lifting the upper body off the ground. Alright, keep it down. It goes up, pull, in, and lower. Lift the legs nice and high off the ground. Make that pull nice and quick. Just down to about shoulder height. Pull, pull. Alright. Quick heel, clicks. 7, 6, 5, squeeze, 4, 3, 2, diamond cobra, up, back. Oh, we're getting that back. 2 more. Press the round away and lift the elbows. Alright, back to that chorus. Up, pull, in, and drop. Lift the legs, up, pull, in, and drop. One more. Alright, cat and cow. Bring it to all fours position. Round the back up, chin to the chest. And then arch your hips to the ceiling. One more time, chin to the chest. And arch. Alright, back into that diamond cobra. Up. Last thing to leave the floor is those elbows. And just taking it high enough to feel that lower back engage. Alright, lift the legs, diamond, up, pull, in, and drop. I miss the way we used to funk. Up, squeeze, in, and down. Starting to feel it in the entire outside? I sure hope so, because I am. Squeeze, pull. Lift those legs as high as you can. Child's pose. All right, so now we are going to stand it up. Get the heart rate up just a little bit. So go ahead and stand it up. We're going to do some rocking squats. So shoulders back. Ooh, I can't talk. Hips back. We're going to take it nice and low. So I want a straight line from your head to that tailbone. If there's a drop of water placed right on the top of your head, it would easily roll straight down. So no hunched and no overarch. All right, you ready? So I'll do a little diagonal so you can see what I'm doing. Tip and tip. Now double tap. One leg. Rocking squat 2 times. Other leg. Tap, tap. Abs engaged. Chest up. Keep it going. Tippy toe. Tippy toe. Tap and tap. So imagine there's a cup of water right on top of your head, and you don't want to let it spill. So even as you're doing those rocking squats and those taps, your head stays in one spot. Alright, last one. We've got a shifting side lunge. Side and side. Now speed skate, tap back. Tap back. Shifting side lunge. Down and down. Tap back. Speed skate. Alright, so this is your low intensity option. If you want to, when that beat drops, speed it up and make it bigger. Lunge, lunge, tap, tap. Lunge, lunge, tap, tap. Now I want that butt to go way far behind you. And if you can, make a 90-degree bend in each leg. Inside leg stays straight, chest stays tall, and lower your butt tiptoe, tiptoe, tap, tap. Got that cup of water in your head? Try not to let it spill. And use those arms just to kind of help you keep your balance. Tap, tap, keep it going. So abs are still engaged. I know we just worked them nice and hard, but in order to keep our balance, and in order to keep that nice pretty posture, we've got to keep that contraction in the abdominals. Alright, feet wide. Slow, shifting side lunge. Now big step back. Step back. This is your low intensity option. Ain't no shame in the game if you want to keep it here. Ain't no shame. If you want a little more, speed it up. Make it bigger. Take soft landings as big as you can, side to side. Show me those biceps, swing the arms. Keep it going. Heart rate rising. Strengthening the front, strengthening the lungs, strengthening the core. Head to toe. Deep breath in. Exhale. Whew. Alright, shoulder roll back. We're not done. Did you think we were done? Oh, we're not done. Alright, you ready for it? Sit the hoops back. Sit nice and low, rocking squat. Tiptoe. Alright, so last round. As we go into the chorus, we're going to keep a low intensity to the end. So I want you to focus on form, posture, and technique. You ready for it? Keeping it slow. Feet wide. Side lunge. Side lunge. Step back. Step back. Stay low. Alright, hang with me for about 15 more seconds. Burning fat, burning calories as we strengthen, tighten and tone that midsection. It's worth it, it's worth it. Alright, one more time. Big movements. Tap back. And back. Nice. Hey, speaking of bowing, Ballerina is the name of our next song. So when we get there, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. When we get there, our combination will be either hands on the hips, you can use those arms, make them flowy, 2 little crescent circles. We'll hold it in the back, give me an arabesque, 3 and 1, and then we'll switch, draw 2 little circles on the ground, hold it in the back, 3, 2, 1. All right, so I'm gonna move my mat out of the way just for a moment because it's actually easier to do this, I think, on something flat. So I'm gonna move my mat because that softness actually makes it a little harder to keep your balance. All right, starting off, facing one side, square your shoulders, square your hips, tuck your tailbone under, shoulders down and back. I'm going to start with my hands on my hips. You can start with them in front, whatever helps you keep your balance. Soft bend in that standing leg, shift your weight into that front foot. Arabesque that back leg, 3 and 1. Ready? 3, 2, 1, drop. 3, 2, 1, big drop. Keep those hips pointing straight ahead. Get ready to switch, other leg. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze that back side. Alright, give me 2 little crescents. Out and around. Now switch, other side, 2 little crescents. Alright, let's try that combo. Give me 2 crescents here. Out and around. Hold it, arabesque. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, switch. Get ready to switch. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Chest up, shoulders back. You want to add that hop? Alright, flip it over. 2 crescents. Let's go. Out and around. Hold it. Arabesque. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2. Do it again. Same side. Out and around. Arabesque. 1 more. Other side. 2 crescents. Out and around. Nice. Arabesque. You can keep your hands on the hips. 2 crescents. Out and around. Last one. Make it big. Make it beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Alright, take it down to the mat. Put your elbows down on the mat, chest up, corkscrew, one leg up, one leg down, around, 4 times. Now hold it, switch. 4, 3, 2, corkscrew, big circles. Imagine there's a hula hoop between your feet. Switch. 4, chest up, head up. Couple more circles. So good for those lower abs. So good for the quads, hip flexors. Chest up, head up, last set. 4, 3, 2. Nice. Switch. 2, 1. Relax down on the mat. Woo-wee. Now give it just a little sway, side to side. Massaging your lower back. Catch your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Now one leg goes straight to the ceiling. Hold it here, reaching behind the calf or behind the thigh, but not behind the kneecap. Relaxing your head and shoulders down on the mat. If you're all the way up here, I want you to lower your grip so you can relax your head. Now using your opposite hand, I want you to reach for the outside of your ankle. Other arm drops down to the side. So all you're doing is just holding that foot right above your face. Anybody else? Shaky leg. And release. Other knee comes into the chest. Extend that leg. Again, head resting down on the ground. If you're all the way up here, I want you to take your reach, lower it, so you can relax your head. Using that opposite hand, reach for the ankle on the outside of that leg. Other arm drops down to the side. Foot should be right above the face. Oh, do you feel that IT band stretch? Fantastic. Yes, I know. And use that leg to help you slowly roll it up. Let's do a pigeon stretch. So one leg forward, flatten the other thigh down on the ground, chest is up. Square your shoulders and your hips straight ahead. Now go ahead and grab that back foot. Again, squaring your shoulders and your hips straight ahead. So we really worked that hip flexor and that quad. Super important to get a nice deep stretch after we work the muscle so we don't get any tightening or non-flexibility. If you notice some of those big weightlifter guys have like no flexibility at all, it's because they don't stretch after they work those muscles. And they get tight and they stay tight. Let's switch. Other side. Again, flatten your hips down on the ground. Shoulders and hips squared straight ahead. And when that's too easy, grab that back foot. Trying to look up, chest high. Oh, that's a good intense stretch. And release. Take it to a sitting position, one leg straight, one-legged. Try to drop your chest to your knee. I always do these stretches, and then I think about how bad I need a pedicure. Take it up, switch. Other side. Drop your chest down to the knee. Try to reach for those toes if you can. If you can't, that's okay. I shaved my legs, did you? Alright, one last stretch. Grab your foot, bring it up and over your head. Just kidding. I can't do that, can you? That would be pretty amazing. One last stretch, bring it to the knees, fingertips to the small of the back, chest up. Now if you can, clasp those hands, extend the arms, drop your head. Fingertips to the small of the back, drop your shoulders, chest up. And last time, clasp the hands, extend the arms, tip back if you can. Nice, release, big deep breath in. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. And exhale. How'd you do? How'd you do? Did you do good? I bet you did. As long as you gave it your all, then you did fantastic. Count it a win. Count it as success. Check that box. You worked out today. Done. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.